and looking at people, young black kids looking tough, that's when it emerges. And if I sit and think about it, I've done the work, kind of thing, and then I'm recreating.
Right.
But the other day,
is that something that you were taught to do?
No. Well, I guess I taught myself. It's just something that I began to realise that my drawings were free, because if they weren't any good, I threw them away. And so it didn't really matter, you know. And the paper I use, I get from fish and chip shops. It's cheap old.
Therapeutic.
Well, in a way, it is. It's kind of meditative, I guess. My work's always been. I've always been completely obsessed with nothing, and I got sketchbooks from the old Buffalo days, which were just about nothing. Books about nothing, again and again and again. Consumerism and about actually our obsession with fame, all these things are completely great and completely worth investigating, and they've done it brilliantly. And then you take that through to even to Damien, who's making work.
Damien Hirst.
Yeah, Damien Hirst, who makes work about our obsession with things, and so he'll make millions of dot paintings, and they're just not very it's not very interesting. But what is interesting about them is not the piece itself; it's people's obsession with the piece. I want one. I want to own it, and so actually he makes work that's about people's obsession, and that's really great. That's really valid, and so that's fine. It's just that's not what my concern is. That's not what I want to do. So I have no problem with what anybody's up to, really. It's just I'm trying to follow my course, and my course is just about trying to be on the planet, just trying to get some kind of gravity on the ground. Okay, I'm here. Because half the time I'm like, are we here? I don't know. It's like there are answers, it's just like boom, boom. And then I just thought, that's what I'm doing. I've just got to do that on a big scale now. Kind of headlines. I like the condensing a whole story into one word. So I use a lot of text. When I was a kid, my dad worked in a factory and he used to come back with blueprints. It was an electronics factory, and I used to draw on that paper in this world. And so I don't know. It'd be a real control that path, and then how much you put on, and it starts to level, and it's okay. So that's one of the reasons why. Anywhere, and looking at people, looking at their eyes,
100% volume menu.
you know, and then you get that kind of nod, you know, from someone, usually guys, older guys, a nod of understanding, yeah, man, yeah. And that kind of nod of recognition, and that can be anywhere. I just got back from India, walking around, and you see old guys walking around, and suddenly you just get a nod, you know, and it's like, oh, nice, man, that's good connection. So I don't really refer to what's going on. I have no interest really in a direct reference to something. So for that piece, it's like, oh look, you look like a whatever, and then it moves on. So yeah, and same with, you know, and same with fashion work. You know, I now think that the styling work I do, I own that. I used to kind of, oh no, you know, I'm a painter, I'm not really a stylist. And actually, you can get over that. You know, it's just me. You know, it's just me. I just make my work. So I try to make kind of strong, simple statements in the fashion, and I do pull references from all of history. And that includes bang up to date. You know, I'm not averse to what's going on now. It's just that I don't, you know, it's not my, you know, it's not my point of reference. I don't care. If I do something and shall I turn the music off?
Turn it down a bit.
Yeah, suddenly you realise. Okay.
You want to grab that? You're doing with Buffalo?
Yeah, very much. It wasn't just Buffalo. You know, the face, Neville. You know, quite kind of.
Neville Brody
at the face, and he was coming up with his, you know, super strong kind of propaganda-based typefaces, and again was quite political, and then there was all these other things that were going on. Like, you know, it was a really great emergence of the gay scene, but it was integrated with straight, so it wasn't just like, oh, there's a gay scene. Suddenly everyone was going to the same place, and it didn't matter what you were. So it was really great to you know. So you had Lee Barry and Body Map and John Mabry and you know, Galliano and all these, you know, and then in Paris with Gautier, and in Japan was Ray Kakabu or Yoji Yamamoto, and we became all really tight. You know, it became a tight group, and so we took that stance, but then what Lee Barry was doing was just as important as what we were doing, and we all